welcome to a production of MLJ Publishing Group. Have you ever wondered what was taking so long with deciding your Veterans Administration claim? Have you received one of those "we are still processing your application" letters from the VA, especially once the VA's target date of completion was met and had passed? Have you ever wondered that perhaps your rater's caseload is just too much for him or her, and he or she's cases are being delayed unnecessarily? If so, this video is for you. I will walk you through the process of possibly getting some assistance with eliminating long and unnecessary claim delays by finding out who your congresspersons are, 2, how to write one or more so they can possibly make inquiries into your VA claim. This is particularly important if you are a U.S. veteran and are in the middle of a VA compensation claim, and it has lingered for months or years. MLJ Publishing Group will show you how to reach out to your U.S. elected officials for their assistance. First, let's get some legalese out of the way. I am not affiliated with the Veteran Affairs in any shape or form. MLJ Publishing Group does not assist veterans with the preparation, presentation, and prosecution of the actual VA disability claims for VA benefits. This presentation video is for information purposes only and should not be a substitute for important VA, legal, healthcare communications with your respective advisors. MLJ Publishing Group or its representatives does not guarantee results, and any desired results regarding VA claims may vary due to each VA claim is unique based on the particulars with each veteran. Before we go any further, my name is Marvin Jenkins. I am a recently retired IT specialist with over 20 years in the federal government. I am also a 7+ year U.S. Army veteran who spent the last 4 years of military service as a programmer analyst. On the next page, the web address listed can take you to a site that, with some key information entered, will allow you to list the congressional members that represent you and your family in Washington, D.C. Among that list, you can then select the person you wish to make a claim inquiry to the Veterans Administration on your behalf. Let's begin the video. On the next 3 pages, I will display the letter which I wrote to one of 2 senators that represent my state. Sensitive and personal information is redacted, of course, but you will get the main points of the letter itself. If you Google some sources, some may indicate that you should try to keep letters such as this down to 1 page, but I have found that is not always possible depending on the circumstances. Each person's situation is different, and it's important to relay the facts as clear as you possibly can. If that takes a 3-page letter, then so be it. But I would try to keep any letter 3 pages or less. You can if you like, but I would not waste time or letter space stating you are a constituent, your voting records, who you voted for, or whether or not you donated to their campaign, etc., etc. The congressperson and staff will do whatever they can for you because it's their job. Whether or not you even voted is irrelevant. Besides, the voting record is a matter of public record. Keeping this letter lean and tight means stating the reason for writing as clearly as you can. State your particular issue. Explain how the issue affects your life. Avoid personal attacks and threats of political influence or demands. Keep it professional and positive, just like the congressperson's office would do to you. In the case of a VA claim, feel free to also enclose the VA letter that you might have received for the congressperson's staff for clarity. When possible, give your desired solution to the problem. Keep in mind, congresspersons are powerful, but they cannot wave a wand over the VA and eliminate all obstacles in front of your VA claim, or do anything that will bring an outcome in everyone's favor. Congress and the VA are separate self-governing bodies. They merely have VA liaisons who respond to their calls and needs, which you and your claim representative don't have. To my understanding, these VA liaisons work great in matters such as claim delays and other administrative issues, but not a lot beyond that. Despite the powers of your congressperson, most VA matters simply have to work their way through the process. Where your letter comes in handy is that you could possibly eliminate or avoid matters in your VA claim, or if not for the letter, you could possibly be waiting months or years unnecessarily. No need for a long decision wait if it can be avoided. At least that's how I looked at it regarding my VA claim. Remember, the letter in this video pertains to a VA claim, but your congressional letter can be written for a variety of reasons. It can be written to urge your congressional person to vote on some legislation, ask the person's point of view on policies, thanking your congressional person for voting a particular way, or for action on an issue on your behalf. Any number of reasons. So here is one of my letters. Remember, keep your letter lean and tight by sticking to the facts and main points of your issue. Keep the letter as professional and as positive as you can. No need for threats, especially in this environment. No need to mention any political influences or make demands. Your elected officials are powerful, but they can't make demands or have a particular issue lean your way with any self-governing body. But they will do whatever they possibly can for you because that's their job and they work for you. One more thing. If your elected officials did assist you, write a thank you letter later. Feel free to mention any particular person or persons in their office who went above and beyond for you. I know I did in my case. Good luck to you. Well, that wraps up this tutorial. I hope you got something from it, and I hope it will help your experience go a lot smoother. Thanks again, and for those fellow veterans out there, I know you hear this a lot, but thank you for your service.